Hey guys, Stuart here. Welcome back to another Sheetify CRM tutorial. Today's focus is to dive into updates that we've added to the client task management feature. Now, for those that are completely new to our Google Sheets CRM template, what I'll do is add a full tutorial down below in the description for you to check out. Today, we'll just be diving into the client task tab. Okay, so inside the client task tab, you can simply add new tasks, add a description, contact name, who this task is associated to. Again, this is the client name, which is pulled in from contacts and leads. Let's add a priority, medium, the status, created. Then if we navigate across, we've got assigned to. Let's add my name. Now we've added start date, as many of you have requested this. So now we can simply add a start date, then the due date, and then automatically the timeline will generate, as well as the last status change. As soon as you change the status here, then the last status change will automatically update. Now, if we navigate up to Sheetify and click on Set up Sheetify, if you like, you can enable client task status email notification. If you click here, and every time a status has been updated, the assignee within your team will be updated via email, and that will look something like this. If you want to learn more about team notifications inside our Sheetify CRM business toolkit, I will add the relevant tutorial down below in the description. Again, we can also navigate up to Sheetify and click on Add New Record. And instead of adding new tasks down here, you can simply add new tasks to the new row. Now, if you want to filter your tasks, you can simply navigate up to Data and then create a filter view. If you want to learn more about creating filter views, again, we created a dedicated tutorial showing you how you can create your own custom filter views. Now, if we navigate over to Client Calendar, you can see a snapshot calendar of the current month, and you can see those 3 task due dates. Again, this is based on client tasks and the due date over here. Now, if you click on any of these tasks, for example, this task here, and you can click on any of these rows, I'm just going to click here. What we can do is send this task to the Google Task app as well as Google Calendar. For example, make sure you have the right client list selected. In our case, that's client tasks. Now, if I navigate up to Sheetify, Taskify, I have these task options down here. Send client task to My Task app or Google Calendar. Let's first send this task to My Task app. And as you can see, client tasks added to client task list. And you can see all the details of that task here. This means you can view your tasks inside your Google Task app. Okay, let's close this and open up Google Calendar and let's navigate across. This specific task is due on the 10th. So let's navigate over to the 10th. And now, again, we can select a task, jump up to Sheetify, Taskify, and send this client task to the Calendar app. And as you can see, client tasks added to Google Calendar, and you can see that task over here. This will create an event inside your Google Calendar. Now, the difference between sending a task to the Google Task app versus Google Calendar is with the Google Task app, you can only send tasks to your Google Task app. You can't send them to other people inside your team. However, for example, you can see that this task is assigned to Carl. So by sending this task to Google Calendar, that's going to create an event that includes both Carl and myself. For example, let's click here. You can see the task name, the due date, the individual here, Carl, because he's assigned to this task, and then other client information. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's close out of this. Now, in terms of some of this information like priority values as well as status values and your team members here, you don't make changes with the edit button. You simply navigate over to settings and then add additional task statuses as well as team over here. And if you want to enable team emails, make sure you add your team member in here and their associated email if you want to enable those team email notifications. Okay, let's jump back over to client tasks. And that is everything we wanted to cover in this client task tutorial, showing you a few updates we made to help you better manage your client tasks inside our Sheetify CRM. Again, if you want to learn more about our Google Sheets CRM toolkit, make sure to check out the tutorials and resources down below in the description. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.